Okay, and we are here with some brand new amazing news for Sword Factory Reforged. As mentioned previously, we would have been getting a brand new roadmap today, and as you can see on screen, here is the brand new roadmap with stage 1 and of course stage 2 and 3 currently being locked. And as status says right here, hey everyone, as promised, please check out our roadmap for the first stage of SF updates we have planned. We'll be announcing more specific dates as we develop these updates and after they've gone through testing, and then once they're ready, of course, these newer stages will be unlocked as well. And of course it just says that they are obviously committed to be developing a Sword Factory game, and also just want to thank basically the fans who have been here for a very long time and also been here through the first few weeks of the relaunch and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the brand new roadmap. Now I know a lot of people are going to be half and half on this, just for the simple fact that this technically really is not anything new to any sort of Sword Factory game. Now basically, as you can see for stage 1, it's pretty much just re-adding things that were in the previous game in Sword Factory X. But however, they might be releasing these in some sort of different form. Of course, the new rarities is something that we have been really needing, and of course a better balance to the game as well. Just because right now everyone is pretty much at the same place, everyone's getting hypers and stuff, it's not really too exciting right now. So of course some brand new rarities is going to be insanely important to the game. Of course as well, bosses. Now this could mean multiple different things. It could mean actual bosses like the Executioner and like the clown thing at the end of the dungeon as well. Or it could just mean the normal actual like enemies, where of course you would get like a unique boss spawn and things like the boss spawn board as well. Those are the two possibilities for that as well. And then of course one feature that was really missing I think from the start of this game is the re-enchanter. So just going over a couple of these right now, just to explain them a bit more in depth. In terms of the new rarities, of course, we just mentioned, like, we've only got Hyper Plus Plus right now, really nothing exciting to the game. No real great ways of actually upgrading our swords right now and actually progressing through the game. And of course, with that level 400 Ascender as well for the second slot, it does make it very difficult to actually get that unlocked, considering we can't get anything past Hyper Plus Plus right now. So this is going to be very important to getting new value, more experience and all sorts of really good stuff, as well as damage swords as well. So the new rarities are going to be really good. And in terms of the balancing as well, a lot of people right now have been complaining about the balance of the game, with like the luck being unbalanced and broken, and the fact that we're pretty much progressing through the game fairly slowly, and for some other people apparently pretty quickly. I'm honestly not too sure, but yeah, of course balancing is going to be really important. And again with the bosses, I'm going to like pretty much expect this to be just the normal bosses, like the unique bosses, the cosmic bosses and things like that, instead of it being like the actual big bosses like the Executioner, just because right now the game is really in such a small and like kind of such a starter sparse kind of area right now, that really adding in big bosses to the game right now really doesn't make too much sense when there's still a lot of pretty much basic things missing from the game. So yeah, this will most likely be just your normal boss spawn board with of course the quad spawns and the triple spawns and things like that, which of course will be really exciting as well. And then in terms of the re-enchanter, as mentioned before, this was something everybody expected and also wanted in the start of this game. Unfortunately we did not get it, and it does also mean that right now there is a ton of enchants right now that are pretty much impossible to get, and some that are also definitely impossible to get, as there's literally no way of actually getting them, not from like enemy drops, not from of course your cell station. So right now, yeah, really the re-enchanter does need to get re-added to the game for things like Fortune, the Supersonic enchant as well. All those really good ones really do need to get added back to the game. So this re-enchanter is going to be really important. So yeah, of course stage 1 right now is pretty much re-adding the basics to the game, which is going to be pretty decent I guess. Of course once stage 1 is done, the game will pretty much be back to where it probably should have been at the start anyways. But yeah, pretty good right there. In terms of stage 2 and 3, of course, we do not have any hints at these right now. They are 2 locked stages, so of course there is at least 6 more updates planned beyond these 3 right here. Whether there'll be major ones or whether there'll be small ones, I'm not too sure, but it does seem like really these roadmaps do only really include major updates. So hopefully we'll see something new right here in terms of all of these, in terms of new features as well. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of this brand new roadmap. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it just re-adding the basics to the game, or is it re-adding some necessities? Let me know down below. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.